Yo. It's the fantasy fun couch.
I thought it was fantasy Funhouse, but that's cool. Either way.
Oh, my bad.
Either way, I'm with it, man.
My bad.
Is McCaffrey going to get a touchdown here, though?
He better get a touchdown.
Well, they stopped him at the 47, so he may not be.
For those of you who are following along, we're currently watching the Cincinnati Bengals versus the San Francisco 49ers. It's the fourth quarter, and there are implications in this game for me. I'm playing James this week. I took a loss to sideline to Nickman last week.
Ooh.
No one ever wants to do. It's real fucking embarrassing when it happens.
Took an L, didn't we? But guess who didn't take an L? Me.
Yeah.
I didn't take one.
Yeah.
Shout out Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
four total.
Yeah, shout out to you for that week.
Come on now, man.
You
I needed that. I needed that
win. Stand by your cam out.
I needed that. I needed that win to solidify myself. We're moving up the chains. I just don't know how it's going to be from here on out. That's my only issue.
So we're going to start by reviewing last week, week 7. Winston beat Stand By Your Cam over 30. I lost, obviously, to Dad Bod, which sideline Nickman. What an embarrassing. And I just want to say it really sucks. It really sucks to have lost to you.
Woo.
But, I mean, he's 2-5. I'm 5-2. At the end of the day, who's going to be in the playoffs, who's not? Who's going to be on the sidelines? I think we know the answer to that already.
That's hate. That's hate.
Russian Fight Club barely scooted by.
Barely.
Man, you just.
I don't even know if that counts.
I don't even know what that means.
That's like, yo, what are you doing here, guy? Let's see who else. You got Red Dawn, Cry Me a River.
Zach. Brian had a bad week.
Big Z pulled up. He pulled up on him. But the game.
The battle of the conference champions.
The game of games happened last week. We had James versus Dan, man, and I don't know, dude. I think I said James was supposed to win that game, if I'm correct. I could be wrong about that. I need to go check the tapes. I don't really do that a lot, but Dan won by a point.
I don't
legitimately
check the tapes on your takes.
Ever never check the tapes on your takes. These are bad takes, so don't listen to me.
I'm gonna win every single year.
I did. Every time I said I was gonna win, my week, I won though. That's all I'm gonna say. Josh Allen, 3 total, 265. Pickett had a good game, but he couldn't get an actual throwing touchdown, which may have fucked him.
I think that means he didn't have a good game. If you score 15 points, you did not have a good game.
You think as a quarterback? You think so?
Oh,
yeah.
That's trash.
Yeah.
I think 20 plus is the.
It's like the minimum average.
20 is the minimum, ladies.
Yeah.
I mean,
because I was feeling that way about Lamar Jackson at the beginning of the season. He kind of only got me like 22 points like the first 3 weeks and shit. So.
Dude, so I was watching the Philadelphia-Washington game earlier.
Oh,
and,
okay.
It's A.J. Brown, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the Philadelphia Eagles.
For the Eagles, yeah.
He just catches
everything.
The most wild shit.
He catches anything.
It's just like he's Spider-Man.
He can play ball, man. He really knows how to catch. Like there's a lot of wide receivers out here that don't know how to catch certain shit.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know how to catch.
Wow, interception. Wow. Clear interception.
Uh-oh.
Who was he throwing it to?
He was throwing it to the Bengals.
What the? Yo, no, that was crazy. Hold on, wait. I'm sorry. We're watching the Cincinnati game again, and he just threw an interception like, oh my God, look, they're dancing on him. Look at this. Doing Thriller.
I need to understand.
Look at this play. Look at Purdy. I don't know who he's throwing it to. Look at this. Buckets. Did you think that was a window? You saw him break.
There was no window there.
But why didn't you pump? I'd have pumped it before I threw it. You saw him break. He broke the opposite direction.
So people don't know how to catch. Winston would pump. Just to keep us on topic.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, man, AJ Brown is a very good pickup who, like, for Dan, that's
I want to know, Dan,
buckets, touchdown.
Dan, why do you not Why do you have Russell Wilson on your team?
Shout out Jamar Chase.
Is that the key to your success is to have him on your bench? Just like if Sierra cheats on him,
Oh shit.
then he's gonna start playing him better.
Look, man. Future's here haunting his past, man. Yo, Jamar Chase is so nice.
He's got Spider-Man hands too.
Yeah, but he's fast as fuck though. Oh man.
All right,
Dan,
Dan.
I think you may win this season, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, Dan
you got to face me though to win. But
he
I'm
just
just
needs
saying,
to get unlucky.
you got to face me to win though. That's how it's gonna have to be.
So let's jump to the standings as of today.
As of today, right now,
as of
Dan 7-0, big O baby.
see, and I really want this win today so I can gap James.
Yeah, because you'll
I'll
be
get 6-2 and he'll go 5-3, and then I guess you are projected. Oh, are you playing Ben this week?
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yeah. And let's say I do lose this game, right? No matter what, I'm still in the playoffs.
yeah.
That's the whole thing. It's like as long as I can hold that 5 or 6 spot, I'm good.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch Dan even if I got hot, because he doesn't lose games and he's got the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So my best bet is it that the top seed or the top finisher from the Stat Elm Lager get a bye?
Yes.
It's not based on like even if I had a better record than the Lager winner.
No.
I'm gonna be third.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Because right now James and Dan have a bye, no matter what. And then it goes you, me. Then it goes Ben and Brian.
So can we go ahead? I know we're going to talk about them. Can we talk about the people who don't deserve to be talked about as per the standings last week? Let's start with Sideline Knickman. Like, it's a good thing he got a win.
Oh man,
You know,
you got Matt. You got to tell him to get off your ass, man. You got to tell him to get off your ass. They are violating you.
and stand by your cam. He's paying as much attention
Nah,
to fantasy as he can.
Yeah, I would say he had that coming. Mike had that coming for me. I'm sorry, Mike. Mike,
So-
I didn't mean to stomp on you like that, but you had that coming.
And Cutie with the booty's he's probably gonna lose again this week, isn't he?
Is he even looking at his thing or anything?
He's
Like,
looking at his.
I know there are some years where maybe I just kind of gave up, like come around week 11, like but like
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, anyways, do you think we should jump ahead to?
We might as well run to week 8 right now. Let's get into the scores. First one up is Ben and me. Yeah, dog. I still have a 73% chance of win probability just because.
You're projected to play out 126.
Well, Jahmyr Gibbs and St. Brown are if he's playing like this right now, everybody's in the fourth quarter going at like 10 minutes left. I can get this dub. He's only scored 100 points.
Bro,
So
your kicker had a good game today.
had a dog ass game. So it's again, man. It's just one of those things. I got 2 players play on Monday, and then I got 1 that plays tonight. So DJ Moore versus LA. I think I can get that. And then Ramon St. Brown is questionable. That's where I'm having the issue at. So Jahmyr Gibbs, I need you to step up like you did last week after injury, bruh. I need this dub.
They're playing Las Vegas.
Yeah, they're playing Vegas. This is gonna be an easy dub, but I just need points. Like we're gonna win the game, but I need points on the
Man,
board.
you're really gonna have to talk shit if you beat Ben.
Dude, I'm serious, man. Detroit's gonna fuck around and end up in the playoffs and really maybe a conference
Ben.
champion.
Maybe you can come on next week.
Oh, that'd be dope. Yeah.
That way you guys can talk. some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I totally love that. That'd be cool. That'd be definitely cool. Who's the next matchup? We got Stand By Your Cam and Dad Bod. So as of right now, Cam is up 95 to 78.
The low lives of the league.
Don't listen to this guy. Even though I think it's funny that Pat Mahomes has like 190 yards with an interception right now and no touches. So
Wait, what's the score of that game? Because Denver was up.
Denver 14-19 or 14-9. 13 minutes left in the fourth.
Ooh, maybe I can get that game on.
Yeah, that'll be. Yeah, Mahomes is not looking good today for you, Dad. But I don't know what's going on. But CJ Lamb went off, bro. 158 for 2 touches. Crazy. That's insane. Trevor Lawrence, I wonder what he's gonna end up doing, like just in Jacksonville in general. Like,
Dude, he's gonna be.
you think he's gonna be him?
I think he's just so talented, and
He's on a shitty team.
well, I mean, maybe not so much. They're 6-2 now. That's not nothing.
Do you think that's willing wins though? Like where you try to will a win instead of it being like maybe a clear victory, or you look like the clear win on paper?
I see what you mean. Like, do you expect them to win?
Yeah, you know how it is.
Well, this is how I would measure that. I would measure that by seeing what their scores have been. Because if they're beating teams by more than a touchdown every week, then we should start expecting that.
Okay, that's fair enough to say that.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence,
I'm doing some research.
you're on the clock, Trevor. You're on the clock, dog. You're on the clock, man.
You're on the clock, dog.
You're
But
on the clock.
I did have a thought for you, Trevor Lawrence, as I was watching the game today on the television. I saw your blonde locks. I wondered how long would his hair grow if he never cut it? Would it grow down to his ass and then he'd be like, what was that Final Fantasy Sephon?
Oh shit! Is that Final Fantasy VII?
What was his name?
I don't know. I forget the character's name, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I think that's Final Fantasy VII.
So like that's basically your ceiling as a legend.
That's lit. Yeah, we got to put that somewhere here. Like, just remind me. What's that at the 11-minute mark? Okay, I'll write that down.
In that case, I need to say it again and look up what his name is.
Oh man, that's fucking nuts, dude.
What is that guy's name?
That shit's hilarious, but that's a really dope matchup, man. I think we'll go to next. Who is it? Cutie with the booty and Cry Me a River. Here we go. Kirk Cousins got 2 with 274. My man Hertz put up 300 plus with 4 touches. So this is looking good out here. Even though Cutie with the booty should actually get their second win of the season. So it's looking good. Cry Me a River. I don't know what happened. But Sephiroth.
You could be Sephiroth for Halloween if you grew your hair out long enough.
Travis Kelce only got 5 and 50. That's crazy.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
You think he's overrated?
Travis Kelce is helping someone write a song.
Oh shit, Jesus Christ, Dave.
He had muscles and he
Not he had
God.
muscles. Jesus Christ. So that's that. But Cutie with the booty should actually get their first win this week. That should be interesting. Big Dan. Dan is going on a blowout right now. I think he's actually done playing all his players too. I think he's only got 1 in play. Yeah,
No, but Red Dawn's projected 133. So he's got games to play. Let's see what
he's got Justin Herbert to play, Allen and Laporta. It's a dub, bro. He needs 15 points from each of them to win. Minimum 15 for each.
Well, he's got Herbert too.
That's what I'm saying. He needs a minimum of 15 points. But can you count on Keenan Allen to give you 15 points?
Well, I kind of
against who is he playing? Against the Chargers,
but it's.
I'm sorry, the
Chargers
Bears.
versus
It's
Chicago.
the Bears. Yeah.
How are their defenses in either direction?
I don't know. I mean, put it like this: he played really well week 2 and week 3, but then played. He got 14 points against Dallas. He had 5 points against Kansas City.
Dude, he's throwing Herbert to Keenan Allen, so that'd be the hookup for double points.
That's a hookup for double points, but Keenan Allen's like.
That's the hookup.
But again, I got Justin Herbert, who's doing 22 versus Dallas and 12 versus Kansas City. But in the first 4 weeks, he scored over 20 points, and in Minnesota, he got 35. So I mean, it's just one of those tandems. Like, I don't like the wide receiver quarterback tandem. I like the wide receiver running back tandem because I don't have to depend on my quarterback to get him points. That's how I operate.
Yeah.
I don't know. It works for Dan just because you got Stephen Diggs. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit different. So you know,
yeah, because Herbert and Keenan Allen, they're both like light versions of the. Wait, do we think Herbert's better than Josh Allen? Not yet.
Nah.
Not the way he's been playing this year.
Nah, but he's showing a glimpse of it.
Scramble.
This mic is annoying me.
Dude, I want more NFL players to date famous people, like famous women.
Like, why?
Like, could you imagine if they was single and she started dating
Who?
Dak Prescott, Dallas, baby, Texas?
Wouldn't be
no.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be the worst thing. Huh?
Hey,
I mean,
Dak's not as good looking as Christian.
Hold on,
McCaffrey,
wait. This is where we dive into like black culture, and I like this. They
Should I say anything?
No. They look good on paper together, but I don't think women would be up for that. Because it's like okay, wait. I'll give you another example.
Why wouldn't women? Why would women think even matter?
Because, and I'll give you an example. The reason why is because if you look at Sierra and Russell Wilson.
Wait, hold up.
Yep.
Yeah,
there it is, McCaffrey.
What's
TD.
up, James?
Did he get it? Wait.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a touchdown. He got it.
Okay, yeah.
Shout out to that.
Shout out to Christian McCaffrey. Better looking than Dak Prescott, but probably not going to be.
But no, it's like Sierra and Russell Wilson. It's like, depending on who your star power is, like you have to match somebody of that star quality. Like you can't just.
So Dak's not matching it.
Nah, Dak's not playing.
So
like,
how about
he's not playing
Watson?
like he's not playing like a Super Bowl quarterback or a Super Bowl champion.
How about Deshaun Watson?
Sir.
Does he not match?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, Dave. It's okay. We can move on. We can move on. Okay, so again, Dan is kicking Red Dawn's ass, and I mean it's bad out here. But he's got Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen in the port.
Patrick Mahomes?
That would be nice. That'd be nice.
Would that please the
it's
women?
Super Bowl. Yeah, Super Bowl quarterback.
That would please the women.
Yeah, you gotta.
Beyonce and Taylor Swift would be in the same press box.
That would be crazy. They wouldn't go for that. Okay, I'll tell you something.
We
about
worked
that.
our way around that.
I was gonna say I'll tell you something about that off air.
Uh-oh. No, just hang around for Fantasy Fun Couch. Oh, where'd it go?
So now we got James versus Ross. Big Ross. But Big Ross is losing by like 2 points. Literally like 2 points.
Oh, no, he scored more points.
So
Are they counting my touchdown? Yes, they are.
They did. They
Not
counted your
good.
touchdowns. 21 points.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man, Dave. You got two in play. You got two in play right now with literally 8 minutes and 2 minutes left. So you need DK Metcalf and McCaffrey to go off a couple more times.
I should have started Dak.
You need like 5 more yards from somebody.
Yeah, but has he got another person in play?
I think he's only got 2 in play.
Oh, he's
Burrow.
got Justin Tucker for Baltimore.
Well, he's got Burrow and Higgins. And he's got Baltimore's defense and Tucker, yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, you can still win. Like I said, if you can get
the ball back, and Burrow's gonna throw for like 80 yards.
Depends. My thing is like again, if you can get Christian McCaffrey to get a few more touches, and then I think DJ Metcalf maybe a few more touches. Hey, you might win.
Yeah.
Because you only got Tucker in the defense end. So he only has Tucker in the defense end. So you may be able to knock that out, bro. You may be able to win that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. You could knock that out.
Well,
we'll find out. But let's look at the playoff standings because I'm in the playoffs again, as usual. Not like you losers.
not like we don't have.
Get to the playoffs and talk to me.
Have?
I don't care. Get to the playoffs and then talk to me.
Oh, by that logic, get some rings and then talk to me.
See, look. It's when you win, can't nobody talk shit to you. It's understandable when you win. All right, projections right now. Bill got the bye. Number 2 is James. 3 is Ross. 4 is Russian Fight Club. Then we got 5. You know who that is already. You know why I'm here. You know why I'm here.
Up from 6.
You know why I'm here. Dude, as long as I stay 5 or 6, I only have to play Zach or Ben. And if I beat Ben this week, I can win. I can make it to the next round in the playoffs easily. Ben was kind of like my barometer this season only because he has more high scoring players. So it's like, okay, if I could at least be like 4, 5, or 6 in the playoffs, I can make it. I can make it happen. I can make this happen, bro. So yeah, if I play Zach if I play Zach or if I play Ben, I'll be fine. Because you're gonna move up.
God, I gotta play Dan next week.
That's what I'm saying. So like, if you can squeeze out 4 wins, you may be able to beat James, and James has to take maybe 2 losses because you're only, I think, 2 or 3 games behind. So yeah, that's plausible. That can happen. That can definitely happen. Big Burrow. Ooh, Big Burrow. That's 20 yards?
Oh, that ball almost came out. I wanted him to fumble that ball so bad.
That'd have been crazy if he did, though. That would have been crazy. But yeah, man, I'm in the playoffs. Yeah, y'all are trash.
Who do you think is the most trash?
It's Bailey, sure.
Sorry, buddy. He's
I love you, dude. I'm sorry.
He's not surprised by this at all.
Oh shit.
He's okay with it. But he's so bad.
I mean, to be honest with you, like, seriously, between him, Mike, and Zach, I really don't know. But Zach at least has a ring, so I can't like really talk shit.
He's got 2 rings, bro.
Oh, he's got 2 of them. Yeah, so
and he won one last year.
He did.
Put some spec on.
I do. Look, that's all I'm saying.
Put some spec on it.
But
he's gonna have
hold on, wait.
to,
But guess what? You could be a trash champion though. You can. You can't.
Yeah, I mean, basically, Nickman. Sideline to Nickman.
Oh man, you can be a trash champion, man. It does happen.
Do you know that I used to work on campus, and Sideliner, he wanted to meet someone in the office I worked in because he was like working in education too, and he came in for like an interview, and I was at the front desk or something, and we just like exchanged pleasantries, and then later he got in the league chat and he said, it was so weird to be in the same room with you and not just talk complete ridiculousness to each other. And I was like, yeah, I know.
Don't let intrusive thoughts take over.
Don't let intrusive thoughts take over. But it's like, that's my opinion of Sideliner is he's probably a great guy who is just a great father and a mediocre husband and a poor lover.
Oh, shit.
But
Jesus Christ.
But it's just like, that's not how I see him. I see him as just inferior, like a sideline.
Hey, Nick, you got to square out with him, dog. That's all. You got to square out with him at this point. I wouldn't even trust anything he said to me at this point. Just got to square up with him. It is what it is. You have to throw the fade. Next draft, y'all got to fight.
He's never at the drafts.
Oh, even worse. You got to show up.
No,
now.
in fact.
You got to show up now.
In fact.
You gotta pull up on him with the hoodie.
I think he's so afraid of seeing me in public with his family, which he should be.
Oh, jeez.
That he's going to stay far away from
You would embarrass that man in front of his family, dude? Jesus Christ. Let him live.
I would be real tempted.
Like, hey, how's your team doing, bro?
Yeah. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, buddy. I love you the way that I love.
Yep, Big Burrow, boy. I can't wait till we get to start talking about NBA games, even though I think, what's his name, went off for 51 points? Zach LaVine. 51 and 4 rebounds.
He's nice, man.
Somebody said drug test that man. Yeah, man, I can't wait till we get to start talking about basketball. That's going to be lit. Football is starting to get boring. I'm not going to lie to you. Only because it's like, it's nothing happening. Like, there's no real blowout games. The Dolphins are, like, winning, and I'm mad. But then you got, like, all of these quarterbacks that were amazing 3 years ago that are, like, middle of the road right now. I don't know, man. I don't know. Football isn't as exciting as maybe I thought it was going to be this year. What do you think?
I don't know, man, because it's still early. I think you've got some...
I know we're halfway in. I mean, it's week 8. I know we're halfway in, but yeah, you know, you want a little more excitement. You want a little more.
But check it out. I think it's subtler. So you got the Bengals, which they're 3-3, and Joe Burrow was not in great shape for the first several games.
Fair enough.
And now they're nosing up with San Francisco and looking like they might take the win.
Yeah.
And they're in San Francisco.
Very much so.
Like, to me, this is a possible Super Bowl preview.
Ooh, are we making Super Bowl predictions already?
I'm just saying it's possible.
It's a high probability, man. You can never count Cincinnati out, but I will also say that San Francisco looks great on paper. Okay?
They look great when you watch them.
Stop it. Let's
Bring it back in.
Let's talk about this.
Bring it back in.
They look good on paper. I believe you put the right team in front of them, like a Philly, like a Cincinnati, things change and it crumbles very quickly. And you can kind of tell it's happened to them. So I mean, my thing is like,
man, Philly barely squeaked by Washington today.
every dog has his day, bro. But I mean, it's not like they're not like they're the Giants or anybody. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different. But again, man, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just want it to be exciting.
But I mean, this is such horseshit from you.
Why?
Because your team is in first place in your division for the first time since.
Oh, I'm
Name
excited
years.
I'm excited for my team. I'm thinking more about the league as a whole. Like yeah, I want to see Pat Mahomes do some amazing shit. I want to see Jalen Hertz do what he did this week every fucking week. You know what I mean? And I understand what you're saying. Again, I just you would think it would be a little more exciting. That's all.
But check this out. It's like you've got Miami in first place in their division for the first time. And
in years.
I was watching it. I saw Tyreek Hill catch a touchdown today that I was like,
yeah, super nice.
I think that there might be 10 other humans in the world that could have made that catch in that game.
Armand St. Brown is one of them.
But Tyreek Hill is so shifty, though. Like,
But he's short. See, a lot of people don't understand how short he is too. So it's like Shady McCoy. It's no different, you know.
He's way faster than him.
Well, I'm just saying it just allows him to be shiftier on the field. It's like a Wes Welker, you know, type of deal too. The shorter ones have a little more shiftiness to them.
Well, he's got the shiftiness, but he's got like 100-meter dash in almost under 10 seconds.
He's got unbelievable speed.
So
yeah,
he's got
that helps a lot immensely, very much so. Oh, outside there it is, touchdown. Boop.
Like, to me, he reminds me more of like Devin Hester. But he plays wide receiver really well too.
Yeah, I can see that. Or like Darren Sproles or something like that.
Like, there's definitely a difference between like
Shout out Joe Mix.
There's like some really athletic wide receivers that are like on the edge.
Yeah.
But they don't necessarily juke from side to side like Tyreek Hill.
No, you're right.
But I mean, it'd be cool to see Miami in the playoffs.
Not for sure.
And then you got Kansas City, and Jacksonville is playing better than they've played.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's a good game.
I'm excited.
Oh, 1 second, guys. We got to pause real quick. 1 second. Now, man, I understand what you're saying. I guess, in my opinion, when I look at exciting, I look at, you know,
pictures of James in his underwear.
Of course, you know, that's what gets me going.
Pictures of Brian in any outfit.
But I guess I'm just looking. I'm looking for not necessarily blowouts. I'm just looking for great players to have like crazy games. You know what I'm saying? And it's
yeah, I know what you mean.
It's just not, and not to say like it can't happen, it hasn't happened, or it isn't happening right now. It's just more along the lines of like where we got to see players like Joe Burrow just go crazy and just like blow teams out, or when you get to see Pat Mahomes throw the ball sideways in the air and shit like that. Like, it's just that's the excitement I'm looking for. I'm looking for the impossible player to make the impossible play, you know?
So, how about the Dolphins-Broncos game?
That was a good game. That was a really good game. Yeah, that was a really good game. Definitely. Even, I mean, to be honest, even when Detroit beat Kansas City, That was crazy. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is what you want, you know? And it's just looking at each division, you kind of just go like, oh, okay, I know who's going to win this. I know who's going to do that, X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Not this year, man. It's not necessarily a toss-up, but it's upside down. It's weird. Like, even seeing, like, to be honest with you, even seeing Carolina 1-6 is nuts.
Yeah. Yes, let's move it rapidly and then let McCaffrey get a touchdown again.
Do you think Bryce is like him?
Like who?
Like,
That dude.
it's going to be like a Herbert, a Burrow, you know what I mean? Like, he's the next, he's in part of that class, you know?
To me, it's too early to tell. I think it's not a good sign that he's not on a good franchise. It's not a good sign that he's undersized.
Very undersized. Very, very
But
undersized.
with that being said,
even
like,
Teddy Bridgewater looked bigger than him.
with that being said, though, it's like his sample size is really small. But he's looked nice at every level. Like exceptional.
Yeah, and we're always going to give the rookie quarterback shit, of course, all the time. It's never not going to fail, you know?
I mean, you have to a little bit. Because like they deserve some scrutiny, like, and the pressure's on.
Yeah, it's a little
It's the
scrutiny,
pros.
but you got to give them time to acclimate. It's almost
I
like how we
agree.
did Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota, or even Andrew Luck and Robert Griffin. We gave them a lot of shit coming in. It's like, no, you got to be him coming in. You got to do this. Like, nah, man, you got to give them time. Like, 3 years is the max for me because
Do you
it's like
think it's different with white and black quarterbacks?
very much so.
Yeah.
I think white quarterbacks are allowed to make more mistakes than black quarterbacks are. It's very much proven. It's very much given the show. I'll give you a perfect example. Robert Griffin. Robert Griffin did not make that decision to go back on the field. It was his court. It was the coach. The coach swore up and down. Mike Shanahan swore he took his helmet. He did not take his helmet. How did he end up on the field if he took his helmet?
I don't know, but this kind of what you're saying, like if it's he said versus he said.
You can say it's he said versus he said, but
What did RG3 say though? That he didn't want to go back on?
no, he said he did. He said he wanted to go back out there. Mike Shanahan said he took his helmet. You didn't take his helmet. He got his helmet back. How did he get his helmet back?
He wanted to play, man.
I get that, but then this is the problem that I have. When he goes back out there and he injures himself, who takes the L? The coach or the quarterback?
I mean, I think that players are expendable, regardless of
I understand that.
who they are.
But if that is your star quarterback, your star rookie quarterback,
no, he like RG3 definitely lost from that. No disagreement.
very
on
much
it.
didn't get a job after that. It was up. It was over.
Dude, do you know how great at track he was?
Very much so. Yeah,
Dude,
he was an athlete.
RG3 could have been like a world champion 400-meter runner. He ran a
Yeah.
45 in college, which is insanely fast.
Yeah, no, it's super fast. Yeah, again, man, you can even look at people like a Jameis Winston. Even though he came with a lot of baggage from Florida, I understand. Came with a lot of baggage, but it's just
Lobster.
it's, let my man live, man. I just think like again, man, like it's just a weird. It's weird. It's weird. That's all. And there's no real pinpointing that we can give for that to a certain degree. And the only person we can do that with is the coach that was going out for those jobs. And they basically were like dicking him around and shit. So
I think the most, well, I'm sure he's been treated unfairly at other times, but when Jameis Winston in Florida State, they won,
another pick. Wow.
Yeah, this is not.
This game is over. Oh, they called a flag? What's the flag on? Oh, wow. That's crazy. Right now, Cincinnati just got another interception at about a minute 50. Purdy is looking terrible today, y'all.
That buys James
That's why
a win.
but I told you, man. I told you. San Francisco looks great on paper.
Yes.
Wow.
Just like that.
Wow. That's crazy.
Okay, I want
Please let me see
a
this
few
play.
roughing the passers
That's roughing the
No,
passer?
that's not roughing the passer, in my opinion.
Oh my God. It's momentum, dog. What are you talking? That's roughing the passer? What?
Like, my younger brother tried to explain to me the rules of what roughing the passer means these days. And apparently, like, you can't go head first, like, to tackle a quarterback.
Fumble, they got it. Wow, look at that. They tried to cheat for them and got it right back.
Ball don't lie.
Wow, fumbled the ball on a sack.
Nick Wright is going to obliterate him tomorrow.
Oh, man. Yeah, man, I told you, man. Purdy is protected by a great defense.
No, I do not disagree.
That team is that offense is protected by a great defense. Damn, he gave it right up.
Well, they said, like, I think that's what Nick Wright was saying. Is like,
that's the call. Yeah, I'd have been mad too.
He'd be like, what quarterback could you exchange for Brock Purdy and immediately feel better about your chances to win the Super Bowl? It's just like 10 or 15 at least.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, I know. So it's just like
I was running down a list. Like
that's to your point.
That's damn near any of the starting quarterbacks right now, but then also half the backups. I would give Teddy Bridgewater the job before I give it to Purdy.
But that's to your point though. Like he does have a great defense and a lot of offensive weapons.
Yeah, man, that defense is protecting the offense. And the offense looks sus. That's all I'm going to say, guys. It looks suspect. Suspect.
No, but Jameis Winston, they won the national championship, right?
Yep, they did.
And then he gave like an interview afterwards with, was it Aaron Andrews, I think? Siri, I'm not talking to you right now. Please stop listening. But he wasn't very articulate, and it was like people were really critical of him. And I'm like, he's 19 years old. Could you be on camera in front of millions of people and be completely nerves of steel and not bobble over your words? And he's 19. You know what I mean? It was just like horseshit that like you would criticize a player so much for that.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that people who play football at a collegiate level should be ready, and if not ready, but like PR ready for things like that, knowing that they're going to the next level?
Now, this is kind of like a should versus what's real life.
I get it.
So
but that's part of the job, right?
If you're worried about going to the next level, yes, you got to have a good reputation and like a good image, but it's still unrealistic to put that on the shoulders of someone who just won a national title at 19 years old.
Doesn't matter. You give Cam Newton the same shit when he walks out of an interview. You got to keep it a being with everybody. That's point blank, plain and simple. You can't say...
Well, I feel like in both circumstances, they're mistreated.
No, you're a 19-year-old making $100 million. Yo, suck my dick. I'm sorry. This is part of the job.
He wasn't making $100 million when he was 19.
But I'm just saying though, you're getting paid a lot more money than regular people. So I think that there is something that comes with the job that you just have to.
But that's the pro level.
You're trying to get to the pro level.
Yeah, dress for the job you want. I get it.
And it's no different. It's like I don't try to go be a CEO or executive of a pharmaceutical company dressed like a hip hop rapper. You know what I mean?
I just think we admire these athletes for their physical ability to play a game that we like to watch. But
that they're getting paid to do.
Sure, but then when they're like a real person outside of that or aren't well spoken, it's just like,
I feel you, bro. Real life is real life, but at the end of the day, it's not like they're not saying and asking things that are super off the wall unless you've done some off the wall stuff. So even at the end of the day, your own brain should be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't answer the question like this. Or maybe I should be prepared. Because no matter what, before you even get drafted, once the season ends, or even halfway through your last season, in college. You're getting ready for the pros. You're going to the training camps. You're going to these people's offices. You're meeting the executives. Like, yeah, dog, it's part of the job. I'm sorry you're only 19, but I'm not going to say this is what you asked for, but this is what you wanted.
I mean, I can't say that that's not true. Whether it's fair or not, it doesn't matter. But if you're looking at it from a fairness standpoint,
I mean, what's not fair to a certain degree just because they're 19? I think what's fair is that, hey, you have a 1 in a million shot to play for the Indianapolis Colts as the number 1 pick, or if not the number 1 pick, the top 10 or top 15. You know, it's part of the job. Like, maybe somebody like a Ryan Leaf, like back in the day, who just was not a well-adjusted human being is different. But I mean, everybody else seems to be just pretty on par.
that's not a name I expected to come up in this conversation.
I'm just saying though, it's just like we gotta be honest about shit, because it's just.
Dude, we should go back and do reaction videos to like crazy sports interviews.
Oh, we could totally do that. That'd be fire. I'll be down for that. Like interviews or even just games. I'll be down for that. That'd be fun. Yeah, man, this is over, man. Purdy is looking real sus right now. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's well known that Purdy ain't it. He's not. Lance was it, and they gave him up. Lance was it.
They gave so much for him, and
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy?
And now Brock Purdy is not playing well.
Is that Christian McCaffrey? Oh, snap. See, look, a couple more touches, they get a timeout. Did he go out of bounds? Yeah, just screenplay to Christian McCaffrey. You may be able to get a dub out of this.
I don't know.
He got like 15 yards on that last one.
Oh.
Literally, oh my God, it's literally 1.1. That is crazy. Dave is losing by 1.1 right now. It is 4 seconds left on the clock for San Francisco, and we need Christian McCaffrey to get a couple yards. Oh, he's not in the backfield. Where is he at? He's on the left. He's going right. Oh, game over. Game over. Is he going to get the touchdown? That's crazy. Yep, game over. And that's it, everybody. My man's lost. Dave, how does it feel to lose?
It feels a little bit like I asked for this.
I'm just saying, just tell us as a 19-year-old, how do you feel about losing?
I feel like when I look back at this game, I'm going to see the effort and not the outcome. I can't change the outcome, but the effort was there.
How do you feel about you playing like trash?
I feel like I'm going to have to really take some time to pray on my lineup choices.
No, why is that always the go-to? No, wait, why is that always the go-to for them? They're like, I'm going to just pray about it?
Come back. I'm going to schedule an extra appointment with my therapist to discuss my fantasy football team. And if you don't mind, some of the things you've said to me about fantasy football in the last few weeks has made me a little sensitive. So maybe we could go to fantasy football couples therapy again.
Oh my God, this is hilarious, yo.
But I still got 3 rings.
Yep, Kansas City is losing right now, 9-21.
How are you gonna lose to the Broncos?
And it happens, man. It happens. All right, guys. Well, that's it.
Oh, there's Travis Kelce.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Romeo, save me somewhere we can be alone.
Yo, no. The fact that they even have a Taylor Swift tracker for him with and without Taylor Swift in attendance.
Irritated by
that's
that.
Crazy. No, that's
Like,
crazy.
I don't need to
Why
see
is
her
that an
8
NFL?
times
We need to mark this in history because 10 years later we're gonna look at this and go like, what was the NFL thinking?
Has she played the Super Bowl yet?
No,
Oh,
okay.
that shit's on the way.
So let me explain to
That
you.
shit's on the way.
So Taylor Swift hasn't played the Super Bowl because the Super Bowl was owned by Pepsi, and she had a Coke deal. So she worked with Coca-Cola. She couldn't do the Pepsi halftime show. But now that Pepsi doesn't have the halftime show, Apple does now. She's already done good business with Apple. So that's definitely down the line. They thought that they were going to, like conspiracy theory, because I think I said this before, that they were going to have Taylor do part halftime with Usher, but that's not true. Little John and them already signed their contract.
Little John.
Yeah. Yeah, you know,
I haven't heard that name in a minute.
Yeah, you know, Devin's cousin's part of the East Side Boys, like Little John and the East Side Boys. Yeah. He's got a Grammy in his like house, bro. It's like chilling right there, like dead ass.
Hey, shout out.
Yeah, that shit's lit. But yeah, she's playing. She's gonna do it next year, I think, in my opinion. But I don't know what Hove's gonna say about that, so we'll have to figure it out.
Wait, Hove can veto that?
Yeah, you know, Jay-Z's the
Super Bowl
halftime person. Yeah.
He's probably not the coordinator. He's like the executive.
Well, remember they made that big deal about when he had got on board with him and Goodell, because they had that meeting or whatever. That's when they were talking about Colin Kaepernick. Because remember, he was the one that got him to tryout. Okay. And then Colin switched the tryout location and this, that, and the third. So yeah, man. Yeah, it's a little backhanded. It's a little weird, man. I don't know about Colin. That guy's weird.
It's just,
you had a shot and you fucked it up.
But
you had a shot.
The thing about it is like he was just mediocre in his last season.
Ooh, Dave.
Like if you look at his
talk
stats,
about it. Please talk about it. Because people want to say he was a good quarterback after the Super Bowl. No, he wasn't. After that Super Bowl, it was, it's so crazy. I compared it to Cam Newton. After that Super Bowl, he was never the same. He was never the same. That's the whole reason they sat him. He was never the same. Yeah, man. Come on, we got to start being honest here, or at least the people who want to talk about an injustice being done need to know football. That's all I'm gonna say too.
I just think
buckets.
It's kind of unfortunate because I think he probably deserved to. I don't know how many tryouts or if he just got totally boycotted by the league.
Don't get me wrong. He was well within his right, and the league was wrong for icing him out, which is why he sued them. Yes, the NFL is completely wrong. Now, my only question would be, why do you want to go and work back at a place that was purposefully trying to keep you out? That makes no sense to me. That's weird. And then still continuously complaining and doing this, that, and the third about, they don't want to give black quarterbacks a chance, blah, blah, blah. Like, damn near half the league is black quarterbacks now. Like, come on, Colin. I'm sorry. You set yourself up to be a martyr, and that's kind of what happened. It's the unfortunate part. It's real.
That was like...
It's hard. It's harsh. No, it's really harsh. It sucks. You set yourself up to be the martyr, but now you don't want to be the martyr anymore. Yeah, that's not how that works, man. When you're a martyr, you got to sit back and let everybody else reap the benefits of what you did in order for them to get a chance.
Damn, martyr. I haven't heard that word in a while.
Hey, man.
I need to go to church.
To be honest with you, shit, I wouldn't even use martyr. You sound like a hater. Ooh, got one. Oh, almost.
Man.
The Broncos is out here playing their little hearts out. Is Russell Wilson ever going to be able to get to a playoffs where he actually maybe sniffs a championship? Not even. Wait. I'm sorry. Not a Super Bowl, but let's just say a conference championship.
Not in the conference he's in.
Yeah.
With Kansas City.
Yeah.
No. I mean, they're going to win this game, but like
I don't know, man. I don't know. Wow. Oof.
Oh, man, he got leveled.
Hey, why does his body just give up on him, though? Like, it just stopped. No, his body literally just stopped. That's crazy. Yeah, Mahomes, get your ass off the field before you get injured, boy. What's wrong with you? You shouldn't have been playing in the last 10 minutes of this game.
What do you think? You've been to Denver a few times, right?
Yeah, man.
What do you think? Do you think you would like living there as an athlete? like on a professional sports team?
Oh yeah, dude. I don't think a lot of people understand how Denver's market isn't small, but Denver is a very small hometown feel to it, just because of like where it is. It is a large city.
And how it's laid out.
Yeah, and how it's laid out and everything. Because you still got like Playbook, Lakewood, you got Steamboat, Aspens, all that type of shit like that. But legitimately, like I would love if I were him, like if I were like a Russell Wilson, I'm totally going to Denver because I'm still the man. You know, it's not like I don't leave that I'm the man, you know, like mentality just because I left the Seahawks. Nah, I'm totally gonna be the man in Denver too. Now remember, I don't know if you heard the rumors. The problem is that he was talking a bunch of shit and not remembering the playbook and this, that, and the third, calling Seahawk plays and everything. So yeah, like you gotta acquiesce a little bit, you know. What do you think about Kyler Murray, man?
I'm ignorant about him
Really?
because I haven't watched him play at all in the NFL. Like, and I've only seen highlights from college, so. Man.
Yo, all right, next podcast, we're going to have a real conversation about this shit. Because it's a lot of these quarterbacks out here that are just, they're mid.
Mid?
Mid,
like they're mid good?
mid-level. Yo, shout out Big Yo. Oh,
It's Lamar Jackson he's oohing at. For the folks that are still watching.
that's Big Lamar, bro. That's Big Lamar. Got to say the whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest.
I got 3 rings. Winston has
None. But I'm going to get my first one this year. With the team I got right now? No. With the team I got right now, I'm lit. You got me fucked up.
Bro.
No. I'm lit.
Bro,
I may take a couple L's, but I'm lit. Dead ass.
If I lose,
Dead ass.
If I lose, I will immediately be cheering for you. I promise.
Dead ass.
But
This little team I
wanna
got
get to
now.
the finals. That podcast would be lit. We do an all-day watch.
Oh yeah, that'd be lit. Nah, that'd be lit. That'd be super lit. Yeah, a lot of these games are ending, guys. All right, so we're going to get out of here, man.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Funhouse!
Fantasy Fun Couch.
Don't let the intrusive thoughts get in, Dave.
Stay away from me, sideliner.
Peace, y'all. That's funny as shit, man.